Hey, what's going on, everyone? Scott here, Fallout 4. We're at Greentop Nursery, and I think I finally got this one pretty well set. It's a pretty good little spot. I mean, there's not a whole lot of build room. It's about the same size as I'd probably say maybe 10 Pines Bluff, County Crossing, but this one's a little bit different. It's right here next to the sinkhole. If you don't know what that is, I'll take you over here real quick and show you the sinkhole right over here. But you got to watch it over here because right inside that building there that's collapsed, there's a death claw that spawns right inside there a lot. And then there's also a lot, I mean, there's some pretty good loot down there too, especially if you go down into the sinkhole, which is in the water. Then there's a lot of sting wings and stuff like that that spawn right over here. And also behind it, there's a lot of, you hear a lot of gunshots, you know, my provisioners and stuff going after the bugs and things like that. But we'll head on inside and check this out. The house comes with the settlement along with this big greenhouse, and you can't scrap it, so you might as well use it. I mean, even with the mod, I can't scrap the greenhouse, even though that's taking up most of the build area right there. So I kind of figured I'll just make this into a big kind of farm type area here. And then, you know, the house is just like the ones in Sanctuary. You do your best with it. You know, you can rug glitch in a roof, and, you know, you can patch the walls up and things like that. And then they've got a little makeshift shack to the side of it. And I just pillar glitched in a doorway and a door to make a real room out of it. You know, that way it's all blocked off and everything. And then on top, I just kind of built on top of it, and I used the scaffolding to build a little walkway on top. Then I've got my generator room back here in this corner. Then you go walk up the scaffolding, and you've got another bedroom up here. Then got the regular scaffolding guard posts at the gate, one way in, one way out. There's a campfire spot right here, and a lot of the Bunker Hill caravans come over here and sit. And the campfire's out, so I kind of pillar glitched down another campfire on top of it, and then gave them some more chairs and things like that to sit around. Even though there's I left this cooking station outside just to give, you know, more places to hang out. And then being that it's limited build room in here, I kind of just put up this little pavilion shack thing that I'm using for their workbench, their workshop. It's kind of an outside workshop. And then, of course, I've added some lights and, you know, turrets on top of that. Even though when this settlement does get attacked, they never spawn inside here. It's always outside the gate. So, but we'll go inside. I was able to put a door in here. And then the scrap plants, skeletons, and everything mod is really cool. It's helped me clean up a little bit. And then the unlock settlement objects mod is really, oh, I'm loving it so much. I was able to put a counter back in here, give them a kitchen area, you know, and then the OC decorator, I'm able to place all this stuff down and it won't get knocked over. You know, same with the food and everything. Then just a living room area here for them to sit and hang out. And then, you know, I fixed up the bedrooms a little bit. You know, just to put beds and everything in there. I fixed the walls as best I could. This is one of the settlements that I built before mods. And I've come back and just kind of retouched on a few things, especially with the decorating. You can see the holotapes there and things like that. And then, of course, I gave them better beds because I think these beds with the blankets and things just look a lot better than the ones without it. You got another little bedroom back here. And then we'll head outside and head over this way. And I fixed him up a little rail car house over on this side, complete with patio. I didn't decorate a whole lot in here. I put stuff on the walls. I meant to decorate in here. I forgot about it. I'll come back in later and decorate this up. Then you just walk along here a little bit more. This is from the Unlocked Settlement mod, the pier garage doorway. And I put down a couple of warehouse floors, and I pillar glitched the doorway onto it. And I really thought it made a neat little power armor garage for them. You know, there's not a whole lot of room in here, so, you know, and I gave them P45 armor, which I stole off of the boss in Quincy, and then just a random set that makes it look like they're, you know, that they're working on them and things like that. Then I added a few more trees. That scrap skeletons, plants, and everything mod, it's really been working out great. There was a tree that was down here, and it was kind of poking through the wall there, and finally able to scrap that. So I've just added a few trees just to fill in some gaps. I thought it made it look a little nicer too. Then back in this corner, you know, you can see there the ground is kind of, it's not really great for building. So I've just built a house on stilts over here in this corner. And back over here, this is more of the Unlocked Settlement Objects mod with the plants and the shrubs and everything. I built a trailer house here because, you know, this place is right on a couple of roads. So, you know, they pulled a trailer over here. And then I was able to work out a new doorway there with some scaffolding and the warehouse walls. Made it a more enclosed entrance, and you see there it went right into the front of the trailer there. The scaffolding piece will snap to the end of the trailer, and then I just put down the warehouse walls, and it was able to pop itself right in there. And then I just gave them a little house out of the trailer here. So I like the way that came out. You know, I thought it looked pretty good. Looks like it really could be built that way. And, you know, little turret tower in the corners and everything. Then we'll move down here, another guard post on this side with the scaffolding. You see there underneath there where I've pillar glitched in the junk fences around it. Gave it a little raised platform for the turret to get over the railing there. There are quite a few bugs that spawn out there quite often. And that was a trick to get the scaffolding in between there and the greenhouse here, which I didn't do a whole lot in here. I figure it's a greenhouse, you know, they're just using it to grow food. So I just added some food, and I like the water pipes hanging around. Kind of adds to it. this stuff here, I like the way it looks, being that I'm keeping it a greenhouse, even though in the with the scrap everything mod, the skeletons and everything, you can now scrap this stuff. But I think it goes in with the feel of this place in here, so I kept it.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
And you can scrap the moss and everything hanging down now, but I really like the way it looks, so I'm going to keep it. Then on the front of it here, I've added a little general store, and this is more of the unlock settlement objects mod. You know, with the diner sign. There's a blank one and one that says Drumlin Diner, and I chose the blank one, and it's daytime now, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the neon on there that says General Store, and then the General Trader banner from the Children of Adam in Far Harbor. And then this glass box is actually the Cola Cars cage from Nuka World. And I was able to pillar glitch that onto some floor pieces. And then the door is actually the door to the lighthouse. And I didn't even have to pillar glitch that in there. It placed right there, and it does work. And I thought it fit in really, really well with the way the Cola Cars thing, the glass box worked. So then I added some rugs in here, and then plenty of general merchandise for the general trader here, some ammo, food, you know, junk, things like that. Got Jangles the Moon Monkey. I pillar glitched him into this display case because I just think that looks pretty cool. You know, and then the general trader, they sell a little bit of everything, so I set him up with the postman in here. I really thought that came out really cool, especially, you know, I thought that, you know, with the greenhouse right here, the Cola Cars cage with the glass walls just fit right in, you know.
Looking for trouble, I hope.
And it still gives plenty of space for the hangout area and things like that. I really like the way that came out. And that's Greentop Nursery. Well, looks like Taffington Boathouse is getting attacked. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. I appreciate that so much. And don't forget to subscribe to us. Got a lot more videos coming out. You know, all different, you know, not only settlement tours, but different things I can come up with and things like that. I might head back down to Nordhagen Beach. Nordhagen Beach was the first video I ever put out, and I was really happy with that settlement. But I think I might go back down there and kind of see what I can do with everything new that's been unlocked and things like that. You know, or if you guys got anything else that you'd like to see, you know, just leave a comment. I'd be happy to do that. Or if you got any questions about how I built any of this, how I wired it up, how was I able to get it in there, you know, leave a comment. I'd be happy to answer them, read feedback. And then I'll put a list of the mods that I'm using in the description. But mainly in this one, it was the scrap skeletons and the unlock settlement mod, objects mod, and the OC decorator. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.